childcare for the whole
Oh,
thing.
yeah, she was like, she was bad-mouthing other visitors. Cause it wasn't us that said it, but she said, yeah, those people were asking why there isn't a service where they can drop their kids off while they go to church, and they don't understand that here we want everybody to go to church as a family. And that's just not how we do it here.
But weren't you a newcomer?
Well, we've been going there for a while when I heard her say that.
But what he means is like the way we didn't feel welcome there. Like they kind of
Yeah.
made us feel like we were outsiders. Like we.
I mean, the only person that made us feel welcome was Pastor Terry, and
and
then
then
he
they
got
got rid
fired.
of him.
And so then we're like, okay.
Well, last week, you know,
But if
we
you-
tracked
but-
Pastor Terry down.
But what about the newcomers not understanding the way things need to be?
Yeah.
Well, where is he?
Pastor Terry, he's
He's
at
at River Chase,
River Chase and Methodist Church.
which is where we went last weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's.
And then he's also helping at Church of the Highlands.
That's what got the idea of it. It was,
Now, how about the embezzling?
no, there was no embezzlement. No.
No,
He was plagiarizing.
plagiarizing.
Or at
Which,
least that's the church's side of things. But there was a lot. I actually I attended one of the things because they wanted to calm the general strife the church had because they just out of the blue fired the pastor. And so they had this thing where we had to go and we had to listen to them explain why it is they got rid of him. They said, I mean, it makes sense. I can see this. Apparently, a couple years ago, they caught him plagiarizing his sermons, and they sat him and I said, look, you can't be doing that anymore. And he said, okay, I understand. And then apparently they caught him doing it a second time, and so this time they had to
but
ask
I mean,
him.
like, really, of all things, like, that's not really that bad.
Yeah, I guess
I mean, it's not like he was, doing stuff to kids or embezzling money like you said. I mean, okay, so he wasn't very creative.
Yeah, he was always ripping off of them.
Maybe they considered he wasn't.
I got,
very
and the
inspired.
funny thing was, I got the idea that his services were not entirely his own from the because I
I
noticed.
mean, the way he stumbled over the words?
No, not so much that. No, but like when he talks about Dave Ramsey's thing, it seems like he's just reading out of Dave Ramsey's book.
Yeah. But he
Because
did okay last weekend.
Yeah, no, he did a good job last week. Maybe they know.
He was happy to see us.
Yeah, he was happy to see us. Well, I was one. I guess maybe because we weren't as ensconced in the church, and we liked him. So after they ran him out on a rail, see, as the pastor, they get their own place to stay on the churches. Like the church has what they call a parsonage, where the pastor stays. But the house that belongs to the church, not the pastor. So he was living in the parsonage, and he was
He's
the
been
same.
there for like 15 years.
Yeah, he was one when that church was built. Like he saw it through all the expansion and everything. Like when they got here, the church was almost
Originally,
nobody
they were
meeting in the gym for the middle school.
Yeah.
And he raised the money and stuff to get that church built. But so when they kind of ran him out on the rail, they said, "Oh, by the way, you've got 1 week to get out of the house." So they ran him out of the house. And
You get an idea that people there are not very friendly.
well, no, this church apparently.
Is that where all the unfriendly people go into there? Is the Methodist Church?
Possibly. Yeah, we weren't. See, that's the thing.
Alex went to the Mother's Day out at the Baptist church, but
Yeah.
that's kind of radically different from.
You don't necessarily want to go to the Baptist church, but
Well, Johnny, what about when they tell you to sit down and shut up and just follow the rules?
yeah. Well, you're paraphrasing my. That's not.
Something like that. You said, like they,
No, as you get the feeling in Alabama that you're almost obligated to go to church, and so the churches don't have to try very hard. You have to be there, and it's just a matter of which church you're going to go to. But you got to go to one of them, and this is one close to your house. You better go to this one, and we really don't have to help you that much because in Fort Myers they were real welcoming, and everyone was excited to see us every week. And oh,
well, Johnny, I live in Alabama and I don't go to church.
I know. Well, if you did, they wouldn't like you very much. Probably better off.
Don't hate yourself.
Why not, Johnny? I'd like to go to church if I ever. They just have them at two. The church, the sermons are always so early.
Well, this one has a 6 p.m. service.
Most of them
Yeah, it
do.
sure does.
Most of them do.
I might be able to make that one.
Yeah, the one we went to today started.
Barely.
There was one that started at 6.
Well, even the one we went to today was the 11:30 service. For most people, that's late.
Oh, that's ridiculous,
Yeah,
Johnny.
8, 9:30, 11:30, and 6.
When do people go to the
It's
bathroom?
only like an hour.
When do they go to the bathroom?
It's Sunday, Johnny. They get up and then,
That bathroom.
I mean, you get up and eat breakfast and coffee, and then you go to the bathroom for 3 hours.
No.
How are you going to go? Daddy did.
No, not for 3 hours.
For Sunday, yes, he did.
No,
On Sunday, you had to go for 3 hours?
no,
Now,
no.
I remember you go in there with the paper.
With the paper, maybe.
And I said, "Can I read the funnies?" And he says, "All right,
As long as I had the cross. What would he read? If he
You read the whole Sunday paper. It was
I want
He
it.
went in for a half hour.
no, he did not. How do you know?
Because I was there on Sundays.
Oh, he was quicker when you were there.
Oh, Sandy's here. Better hurry this up.
So you remember him going to the bathroom though.
I remember he took the newspaper and I believe he took a bowl of cereal and prunes.
He took a cereal first back.
I think so. Either that or he ate it just before he went to bed.
You know, sometime in about 30 years, Gwen's gonna be telling. He's gonna be talking to Alex and Alex's husband about I remember when your grandfather used to go to the bathroom for 6 hours on Saturday and Sunday. First you have to sit there and imagine a flight where there was boulders.
It's not Saturday and Sunday.
That was a
It's
good
7 days a
job,
week.
Alex.
Johnny, Tenny, I mean,
You two better than
I went. Today I really had to go.
Today he didn't take long at all.
That's because of that stuff I ate.
I told him, we went to this Mediterranean restaurant last night to eat. It was pure Mediterranean. The only choices were chicken or chicken and lamb. That was it.
Well, okay.
And they had some ridiculous bad spices.
Look, Tenny, don't complain about those wonderful restaurants that they do. What about that wonderful hotel?
Okay.
But then we went to a better place. It was really
I know, I threw all that out and went to another. What about that nice hotel I took you to?
nice. Yes, it was a wonderful motel.
You had a wonderful
Well, so, wait a
vacation.
minute. So if you only spend 30 minutes in the bathroom after, maybe you need to eat more Mediterranean food. That's the problem. You're eating up Mediterranean food.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking of that.
Alex.
I need to take my tech federal.
I was gonna suggest that a while ago.